Hello guys, it's me, Brix, and today I'm going over Sonic 2 Back to the Beta. Alright, so let's check out the Master and Game Gear version of Sonic 2, which is the first version that released. So in the auto demo, there's this soundtrack that's always being played, and if you don't know what auto demo is, it's a little demo showing the gameplay of it. Take a listen. The soundtrack could only be found in the files of the auto demo and also played in the auto demo. Alright, the next song is actually found in the files of the real game. Although it is unclear where the soundtrack is from, it is likely would have been used for the Crystal Egg Zone. Alright, let's do some unused sprites. Here's one for Green Hill Zone. Here's the original Sonic Death sprite from the original Sonic 8-bit. Here's the original board animation. Here's a laughing sprite. It's really creepy. Just look at it. I am sorry. Here's a skidding sprite or a sneezing sprite. Here's a full body sprite of the underground boss. It is placed in game, but it is unseen, so it goes unused. Here's another full body sprite, and it's really funny. I wish this was actually used. Like, imagine that in game walking. Let's go over some unused sprites in the game, then the prototype sprites. Here's an unused sprite of Sonic burning in lava. It's a death sprite, and also it was found in the files of the first Sonic one, but I forgot to mention it. I'm sorry. Here's a sprite of Sonic bouncing off a ledge. Here's one Sonic grabbing on, and although it is used, it is facing up. Here's a Oil Ocean Zone light. Here is a spring holder in Oil Ocean Zone. Here's a squirt of oil from Oil Ocean Zone, obviously. Here's the Master Emerald, or just a regular emerald, from the Hidden Palace Zone, which is an unused zone we'll get into later. And a ring platform for Mystic Cave Zone. Here's a static monitor and a spring monitor. And for the spring monitor is found in Sonic Chaos, but it might have had the same purpose that's planned in this game. Here is a unused Oil Ocean Zone background. Here is a unused song in the game that was planned for the Hidden Palace Zone. The only way that you can play this soundtrack is by going into the sound test and playing the soundtrack 10. Here's a Eggman sprite for the chemical plant boss, and the reason why this was cut because his little beady eyes grow like 10 times its size. Just kidding. It's just that it looks really big and it looks a little weird. Next, there's a text that says Sonic got through zone. And even though it says got through zone, it doesn't say 1 or 2, and also 3. It was later put in the Hidden Palace zone for the remake of Sonic 2. Here's another Robotnik sprite, but it's in the Death Egg, and this animation is supposed to appear when you lose rings, but since there is no rings in Death Egg Zone, it's unseen. Here's the ball from Green Hill Zone, and it made its way to Sonic 2. Alright, we'll do the prototypes. Alright, so this is Wood Zone, which is another scrap zone from the game. And it was actually going to be a past version of Casino Night Zone. And yes, I said past. Because the thing is, Sonic 2 was going to have time travel, like Sonic CD. And also this zone was actually named Secret Jungle Zone also. Hidden Palace Zone was one of the first zones to feel like an actual level, but even though it is and looks completed, there is still some missing things in the zone. There's some obstacles that are absent, and the music isn't playing right. Instead, it's playing the 2-player Mystic Cave Zone. But overall, it's better than just nothing. And you still get to play it, and there is a way, though, that you can play it without getting the prototype. So, in the 2013 remake, if you fall into Mystic Cave Zone, you know that, like, little annoying pit. If you fall in there now, you could go to Hidden Palace Zone, but that version of the zone isn't, like, the original, thing, but if you do put in a code in the sound test, you'll get to Proto Palace, which is where you get to play the original prototype level. The zone was supposed to be accessible near the game because I didn't talk about this before, but now I will. There's a soundtrack in the official, like, Sonic 1-2 disc, and this is what it sounds like. Some people think that this was going to be the original ending theme, and I thought it was going to be putting you, like, it would be like a more finite ending, or like a better ending or something. I don't know. Alright, the other ones aren't really that long to talk about. I just need to, like, show them it. And there is concept art for each one I'm gonna show you. Here's the concept art of Ocean Wind Zone, and to be honest, this would probably be fun because, like, look at it, it's really lively. This one's called a Blue Ocean Zone, and it's pretty good, although I do have a problem with it. Why is it called Blue Ocean Zone? It's pretty bland because the ocean's already blue, and why did they not come up with a better name? This one is called Tropical Plant Zone, and due to the name, I'm thinking this was going to be a past of chemical plant because due to their name, and since chemical plant was probably a ruined plant area. This one is Genocide City Zone, and it was supposed to be a like cyber city kinda, and it was scrapped because of the name Genocide. That sounds like suicide. Anyways, like the name, maybe that's why. But it would have been cool. There are fan mock-ups, but they're not official. We only have this concept art, and that's it. Okay, enough zones. Let's now do sprites again, but this time in the prototype. Okay, so I was surprised to hear about this, but the sprites of the running animations were actually more completed and more well done. These are the original goalpost renders. The Sonic and Tails one creeped me out, and I never want to see it again. I mean the prototype, but the finished one, they're fine. But prototype, I am sorry again. Hey guys, it was really fun making this video of Sonic 2 back to the beta. Alright, bye, and Happy New Year's to everyone.